What's up, guys? It's been a fucking long ass time. No see, no talk. I said I was gonna make a video a minute ago, and I figured I'd pick a little nice location to do it at to explain what I just went through and the fact that, dude, fuck y'all for real though. Most of y'all, some of y'all are cool, but. So this is what the last month of my life has consisted of. It's consisted of when someone hitting me in an alleyway head on. These motherfuckers didn't have insurance, and apparently that's where I was hit at. It was a no fault zone or whatever. So these motherfuckers aren't responding to me. On top of that, I got robbed in the blink of an eye. Like, the shit happened within a minute or two. I don't even know how it happened. It was like these two old fuckers distracted me, and these two old people distracted me. And while these two old people distracted me, this younger dude ran up and went in my car. Got my billfold, you're talking my ID, birth certificate, social security card. Dude, they got everything. My debit card, my bank account is completely trashed right now. I lost my job due to this. My car is in a impound lot waiting for me to get it out. And here's where my frustration and annoyance comes in at, is all the people that I was there for when they called and needed me. Didn't matter if it's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. Didn't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Didn't matter if they needed $20. Didn't matter if they needed $100. Your boy was there for them. When it came time for me to reach out, they weren't there. And what makes me even madder is I've had family members and friends of family treat me like a borderline criminal because I reached out to them and asked for $30 to get an ID so I could start getting this going. And I don't mind calling you people out either. Vicky Dixon, who when my mom and aunt passed away, sat there and did your little fake crying and, if you ever need anything, yeah. You're just a fake gossiping hypocrite, dude. You are the definition of why I go after fake Christians, by the way. So, I don't consider your ass a family, and you can say I'm being harsh. I don't care. I really thought this through. I only reached out to two family members. That's not true. I reached out to, two family members and a friend of a family. You might as well say I would consider family. I got treated by a criminal from two of them. The other was cool with it. But just a total lack of disrespect, man. So I'm out of here. And when I don't answer y'all's calls, and I don't come to these reunions, and I don't whatever, you know why. Because I don't reach out to people for anything. Especially on my mom's side of the family. Especially after she passed away and I saw how fake you all were. What's sad is the realest people in my family wasn't even in my family. Gene Smith, not really my family, even though I would consider him family. The rest of these people want to sit there at funerals and do that hand-holding, fake crying. I got you anytime you need it. Well, I only reached out to you once or twice. I reached out to you once, Vicky. I reached out to you once, Chris Potts. Reached out to, I'm not going to name the other person because they were super cool about it and actually helped, and I'm not going to throw them under the bus. But if you want me to be very honest, y'all are fake. Fuck y'all for real. That's just sincerely how I feel. I've been helped by people that I've just met in the past 6 months to 2 years than I have by my own family and my own friends and family. This one person said that they were disappointed I used my mom's like, dude, I just got robbed. I was not eating. So did I twist some words so maybe you would reply to me faster? I don't know. I figured me saying, "Hey, I got robbed. I have no money. I'm not eating like 3 days. Could you please help a brother out?" I even made it a point to say, "Hey, I don't need money. I just need you to drive me there, and if you could pay for it, that'd be great, and I'd pay you right back." Because, unfortunately, you have to have an ID to do anything. That's straight, though. God sees what goes on. I don't have to answer for that. I've always been there when people needed me. Stepped up when people needed me. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I want to give special shout-outs to people. Andrew Stout, Luca Lanigan. Especially Luca Lanigan, dog. Me and you got some stuff going to go down. I want to give a shout out to Aubrey. I want to give a shout out to Audrey. I want to give a shout out to Carter. I want to give a shout out to Chris. Chris Davis. I need to be very specific with that. Thank you to that Chris. Because that's a whole nother story. That's a snake and a half. I'll just leave it at that. So, Steve, and again I have to clarify the Steve because there's a Steve and a Chris, and they are not the Steve and the Chris that I accepted help from. So, God, if I'm Noel, thank you. Another Steve, 2 Steves actually. Yeah. Malachi. So, like, it took a lot of pride, me dropping pride, me letting my ego go to ask for help in general. And the fact that the family and friends is the one that did me that way. It made me realize that ain't my real family and that ain't my real friends. So, I promised this video a week ago, and here it is. So long story short, somebody hits me head on, get robbed, my car's in an impound lot. I'm walking around Kingsport right now with no vehicle until I can get this out. Thankfully, I'm about to get it fixed. No thanks to the people who said that they would help me if I ever needed help. Fake, dog. I would love to go back in time. Because, man, when you all was at my mom's funeral, do you not think it was weird that I didn't show up to that funeral until right when it was over? Because I saw the way y'all did my Aunt Karen and the bullshit you was doing about that. So, I'm just going to leave it at that. If I could just go back in time, I'd tell all y'all to kiss my ass at my mom's funeral. And I would, tell half y'all to get the fuck out. Truer words have never been spoken. Don't care anymore. Been pushed to that point. Don't care. Go through a divorce and instead of asking my side of the story, believe BS that gets through out there by I don't even want to say my ex-wife, because my ex-wife, shout out my ex-wife if you're watching. What up? Unfinished business, my friend. But she didn't do anything wrong. My ex-wife's didn't do anything, so I have nothing negative to say about her. What I'm saying that's negative is it seems like people in my own family chose her side over mine when I didn't even realize there were sides to be picked, dog. So if we're really doing this picking sides thing, We all know whose side the ultimate pick's going to be. And I don't like saying that or using that, but I got a trump card, said that up front, and there's a reason I say that. Because we all know at the end of the day, there's a reason I get the treatment I get. And I'll just leave it at that. You do some of the things I've done, and I'm not bragging, and I'm not doing any, I'm just telling you straight up. You do some of the things I've done, and then you can earn this treatment. I'm get sick of that getting through in my face. I earned it, dog. I actually went out here and did this work. You know what, some of y'all are just sitting back doing drugs and playing video games and complaining and bitching and looking for every out in the world. I was actually out here doing the work. So I'm going to leave it at that.